corps of drums of the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers providing the backdrop of grand military music, filling the 1,000-strong crowd of family and friends with pride who were seated to witness a sea of Fusilier hackles march onto the parade square.
I feel really proud because it's my dad and he's been Afghan.
Very proud of him, very proud. It's what he's wanted to do for the past 3 years.
I'm here watching my boyfriend, Captain Stuart Richardson, who's OC Mortars and is over there right now. And I feel incredibly proud of him and very delighted to be here today.
It was by luck, all thanks to the RAF, that the full battalion was on parade. Just last night, the final 80 members of Y Company returned to barracks.
Pretty full on. I got back, had to sort my kit out, obviously say hello to the fiancée as well, and have a few hours skip and then get straight back onto it.
And back on the parade square this morning?
Yeah, about 0600 in the rain, chucking down your face. So it's quite a change from being from the desert to back in England.
The first Fusiliers were based in the Nari Saraj district, stationed at the now closed Mob Price. Their main effort to support the transition of security to the Afghan National Security Forces. Part of the unit was also based in Lashkargah, carrying out operations aimed at disrupting enemy activity. Though the Fusiliers have received campaign medals in the past, today's awards are historic for the unit. It was the first time the battalion deployed en masse to Helmand province, and of course the final time as operations draw to a close. But it wasn't just the grown-ups who got themselves a new shiny medal. The youngsters endured time apart from their parents, and they were presented with special mini medals too. A fantastic day here today, Colonel.
It has. We couldn't have been luckier. For the first thing, our Y Company came back at about 6:30 last evening, and so we were lucky to get them on parade, which is fantastic. But also because of the weather, the forecast was due to be terrible, but it was actually, as you can see behind me, the sun has broken out, and that happened just as we were starting to get on parade.
And a great turnout by families as well.
Well, today's all about the Fusiliers and their families, and I think you're right. That's one of the most special things about today. I'm really pleased to see the number of people that have come out to celebrate the tour and remember those who we've left behind, but also celebrate that which has been achieved by the lads.
It was quite a significant tour in terms of the whole battalion deploying en masse. What was the operations like?
Well, it was different for each part of the battalion, but I think what's been important is for us to support the Afghan National Security Forces in their first fighting season in the lead. And so it was very different to some of the previous tours that myself included have done prior to this one. But it was, I'm pleased to say, very successful.
Have you seen big changes?
I've seen huge changes. I was there in the expansion into Helmand in 2006, and it is frankly unrecognisable. And that's not necessarily just the security situation for the local population, but the quality of the Afghan National Security Forces, and that's something that you just couldn't see in 2006, but I'm pleased to say is very apparent now.
Are you optimistic for the future of Afghanistan, how they can keep their country secure?
Well, certainly within Nari Saraj district, I'm confident that the security situation that they have there now will endure beyond 2014, because it is the people that are very clear about what it is they want in the future, and that is a Giroa-led security situation. That is apparent to us now, and I don't think that's going to change.
Now, operations drawing to a close in Afghanistan, back here home in Tidworth. What's next for this battalion?
Well, a period of well-earned leave that starts this afternoon. We're back for some of our homecoming parades in our recruiting areas before Christmas, a bit more leave, and then next year we very much start to focus on our return to contingency with a BATUS deployment to Canada in the autumn, which we're very much looking forward to, back on the Warriors.
And you're part of the new Rapid Reaction Force as well. What does that mean?
Well, it means we're going to be incredibly well supported for training, and I think that's something that every Fusilier wants to do. He wants to be challenged. After a period of leave and a period of rest, they want to see something to look forward to, and that's very much what we've got on the agenda for next year and the year beyond. So I'm very pleased to be part of that reactive force and back on the Warrior fighting vehicle.